Hi, Ray Hayden here, and this video is going to be part of the experimental series that I'm doing, and this one here is a continuation of using the Comica short shotgun microphone. Now, my GoPro Hero 8 yesterday, or in a previous video, right, to this one here, what I did is I used this dongle that connects to the side of the GoPro. This is in a Ulanzi case. It's a metal case that I use because it allows me to put a lens cover on there and protect the lens of my GoPro. I'm not doing sports. I'm not sitting there flipping motorcycles around or riding, off-road vehicles or bicycles or anything and doing crazy things. I just want to use it as a camera. And it's a small camera. It's a very small camera, so it's a very small package that I have to deal with. And I need a dongle for it because I need to input an external microphone. I can't use a microphone that's built into the GoPro. I might be able to use it, but probably not. So I'm going to have to add another microphone. In the back of this device here in the dongle, there's a hole. And there's a USB-C connector, right? So here is how I have to make use of this. I can use my cell phone power source, the thing you plug into a socket somehow, so I can be, have to be next to power, plugged into something, and I can use this. Or without using that, I can use a battery brick. Okay? I could even hook it up to a computer. If I didn't have anything else, I had my laptop computer with me, I could probably use that too. But this will allow me to power up my GoPro. All right? And this is how I have to do it. I hook up the GoPro and I put the power to it, turn it on, then I have to disconnect. I might have my microphone already plugged in because this is going to say USB connected on the back, and that's not going to record the sound, right? That's what I discovered in my experimentation with the video, right? So I got the power plugged in, I got the power turned on, and it's using a battery brick or some other source, whether it be connected through a cell phone device or whatever, to get it done. So I got power to the GoPro, but I need to disconnect the microphone and then reconnect the microphone, and then I'll be able to go ahead and record the sound too. Not a big deal. It's easy to do, and it's easy. It's great that I found that thing. But the problem with the GoPro is it's more of a pain to kind of try to play back the video. You have to use your application on your phone or something like that, or maybe try to play back the thing and hear it and see if you can hear it, and you're not going to really be able to get a good idea for what it sounds like. But if you can go by the trust of the microphone, and the Comica short shotgun microphone works great. I purchased it specifically for use with my GoPro 8, and it works great. It works great. I don't have to boost up the sound in post-production or anything. It just works. And great, I can use a battery brick to power up my GoPro. Now the reason why that's a really good thing, having the alternative power sources, is my GoPro battery is bulged. And I said in that other video I was going to check into that. I did. It is a thing. And some of the batteries bulge. So a bulging battery is a fire hazard. So if you have a battery in your GoPro and you're having difficulty get it out, do what you got to do to get that battery out of there, because it's going to destroy your camera. Okay, so you don't want that to happen. Save your investment and get that battery out of there. You can use an inexpensive battery brick kind of thing that'll probably power your GoPro for longer than the battery that comes with it. But if you're going to use a GoPro as a GoPro is meant to be used, you're going to need batteries. You're going to have to get new batteries. You might contact GoPro and say, hey, what's up with these bulging batteries? And maybe they'll give you new ones, which they, in my opinion, should. If they shouldn't be bulging like that. You're using the proper adapter, you're using the proper devices to charge your things, your batteries up, they shouldn't be bulging on you. That's not good. But they are a fire hazard. If it's a bulging battery and it's new technology, it can start a fire. And a bulging battery is a dangerous thing, so you need to properly dispose of those and get the new batteries that you need. All right, so here's the deal with this audio right here. I think it's going to be fine as it is. I may need to boost it up, but I might not be. For the GoPro, I don't need to boost it up. I shoot the video all day long. That microphone, the Comica short shotgun microphone, works great, and I don't need to increase. I don't need to boost the level of the audio. But on the cell phone, I tend to need to boost it up a little bit. So if I boost it up, I'll put a note right here on the screen that, I decided I had to boost up the audio for the video, or not. But I want to mention one last thing about this, and we'll wrap it up. On the cell phone, on the smartphone, right? I find this to be my #1 favorite device to use, and the reason why is because I can plug shoot the video right on the cell phone, #1. I put an extra card in there for that purpose because video files are large files. But the USB connection, as right now, this is a cell phone, right? It's a different cell phone than this one here. But the smartphone is connected to battery to plug-in power. So I had the cell phone device plugging the USB-C into the smartphone, and unlike my video cameras, you know, my professional video cameras, when I plug this in this way, it not only recharges the phone, it'll never run out of power. So it recharges the phone while it's connected, while I'm shooting video with my phone, and I got it powered up. Or even if I use an extra power brick, it'll use the power from the power brick and recharge the phone, and it's great. So you have power on your phone even after you're done shooting video. So that's a really great thing that I discovered along the way of playing around with cell phones and shooting video on those, all right? I just want to mention one more thing about the connector. The cell phone is in a little clip like this. It's not this one here. This one here is a plastic one I bought. It was very inexpensive, and I bought it to experiment with if I liked it or not. I loved it, but the top didn't have a cold shoe on it. So there's some other way to do it, but I think I broke that. So I bought the Ulanzi metal cell phone thing, and it's just a clip like that. It just clips onto the thing, but on top, onto the phone, you just put it in there. It's nice and secure. And then on top of that, it has a cold shoe. And then that's how I connect. And that was the thing, is to get an external microphone like this one here attached to my cell phone. Anyways, again, that's what this video is all about. It's about audio for video. It's using the Comica short shotgun microphone to get audio into my smartphone so I can be hands-free. I don't have to wear a lavalier, and I don't have to have any wires. The reason why that's important, promise, last thing, the reason why that's important is I had the Rode SmartLav Plus. I loved it. Awesome audio, excellent. I could be 20 feet away from my cell phone, hooked up with a lavalier clip, and it was fantastic. The wire, the extension wire, is like 20 feet long, which is great. You can get further away from your device. But the problem is the wire for the extension is just as thin as the wire for the microphone. So I tripped over it one day. I just didn't really trip. I just hit it with my foot. The thing wasn't going to trip me up. So I hit it with my foot, and it just ripped the wires right out of the connector. And I thought the microphone made it through the damage. You know, it didn't get hurt by that, but it did. So my microphone, my Rode SmartLav Plus is no more, and the extension wire was destroyed right away. And it's not going to sit there and play around with a little tiny wire to fix it. It's just not worth the time and energy, and it's probably just cheaper to buy another one, in all honesty, for what I could do with it. All right, so that's going to wrap this one up. I hope the audio is good. Again, I'm going to put a note on the screen here. You've seen it already. If I thought I had to increase the level of the sound, I did, and I'll make the note that if I thought the sound was perfect, then it is. But if I have to boost the sound in my experiments with the Comica short shotgun microphone, if I boosted the sound on the cell phone, I would have to do that. But because it records such great sound, even though it's at a lower level, when I boost it up, it doesn't add any static or any hissing or anything to it. It just sounds good, all right? So with that, let's wrap this up. Give me a thumbs up, like the video, make that comment below, let me know you came by to say hi, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the growth on the network. Until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.